Need some coins to that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out mudpacks.com where you guys can open up exciting packs, win tons of mud coins, and withdraw the coins to your account. Use code ZIRK for 15% off.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
So it's been a little bit since I did a lineup update video, and also the team has changed a lot due to a lot of different promos coming out. So I feel like it's time we do this. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Jim the King for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Turn the notification bell on and comment down below. Noti Gang. Also, I do want to say shout out to you guys. They got the playoff booster for Underdog Fantasy. If you guys missed out on it, do not miss out on the next booster. Make sure you guys check out Underdog Fantasy and use code ZIRK to match first deposit up to $100. We may have some additional boosters coming throughout the rest of the playoffs if you did miss out on signing up for this. But unfortunately now, you are too late to get this one. Check out Underdog, use code ZIRK, and don't miss the next. So let's get into my lineup. Let's talk about the team, and you guys may notice some positions that you might say, hey ZIRK, there's definitely some better players you could have out there. And you're correct. And there is a reason why I do not have better players out there, but let's take a look at the team. Starting off with QB, yes, I am running Lamar Jackson. Now, some things you'll notice, right? I'm not using his X Factor, number one. I am not using Big Truz. And also, on Lamar Jackson here, you'll notice the abilities that I have. I have Gunslinger, Set Feet Lead, and Hot Route Master. So, why am I not using Big Truz on Lamar? Also, why am I using Lamar over Mark Brunell, over Elway, potentially, over Brady, over the other guys? To be honest, I want to have fun, and I'm having a lot of fun with this card. Now, do I think this is the best quarterback in the game? To be honest, for my play style, this may not even be the best QB. For those guys that watch me, you know I don't really scramble a ton. I just don't. I also don't really run read options that much. However, I'm still having a lot of fun with Lamar Jackson. I feel like I would probably be better off with using someone like Mark Brunell, potentially, because quickest release in the game, and also kind of just fits my playstyle there. But I'm really just enjoying the Lamar, and he's been good. So I am running Gunslinger, Set Feet Lead, and Hot Route Master, and I'm really just having a lot of fun with him, and then Omaha as well. And the reason why I'm not using the Big Truz is because it's 1 AP, and I don't really run. So why would I use it? That's like kind of for people that run. However, one X Factor I have and you guys need to have is AJ Dillon, the Quad Father. This is the most overpowered card in the game, without a doubt. In my opinion, this is the most OP card in the game with Freight Train. He literally doesn't lose this until you get tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and then he gets it back 5 plays later if you do happen to lose it. However, on AJ Dillon, I am running Persistent, which means it's actually 2 times that I have to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage to lose my Freight Train on AJ Dillon. I have absolutely loved this card. He is insane. A lot of people are saying he needs to be nerfed. I would not be surprised if he somehow got nerfed and actually did what the ability is supposed to do, which is go away after 5 plays. But AJ Dillon is the most OP card in the game, in my opinion. At backup right now, don't really pay attention to these. I have Matt Breida, Rashad White. I really only have them there currently because I was working on getting objectives done for having the playoff players in my lineup. Backup, running back, doesn't matter that much to me. I use AJ Dillon, and I definitely run more than I normally do. I am definitely a pass first player, but I've been really enjoying AJ. Then in my wide receivers, we have Herman Moore in the outside with deep out elite. We have CeeDee Lamb in the slot with short in elite. In my opinion, CeeDee Lamb is also one of the most OP players in the game. Getting that short in for 0 AP or Slotomatic for 1, he's amazing. Jim Taylor at fullback, honestly, I pulled him from my Christmas presents, and I just never sold him. I don't really use a fullback that much at all. And then we also have Tyreek Hill at wide receiver 2. Now, again, you'll notice I'm not using the Yak 'em Up Cheetah. It's 1 AP, and if you don't throw to Tyreek Hill, I think it's like every 3 plays, it just goes away. So it's definitely not worth it. I'm just running the normal Yak 'em Up, but short out elite for 0 AP and route tech for 1. Tyreek Hill is really good. He might be the best wide receiver in the game, depending on how you use him. Now, O-line. This is, without a doubt, guys, a position that I could have much better players at. I could have Joe Thomas at left tackle, who gets like threat detector there. I could have some other players as well. Larry Allen, he could be gone. I could have a new right tackle. The reason why I don't upgrade those positions currently and why I did spend the coins to get Ryan Jensen is because, number one, Ryan Jensen is a motivator, right? You guys can see he boosts your guards big time. +4 speed, +7 excel, +7 agility, and +1 run block finesse. I think you absolutely need to have this card on your team. He also does get 0 AP post up, which is really, really nice to have there. I like running post ups on my O-line, so nice to get it for 0 AP. The reason I've upgraded them is because Team of the Year. The Team of the Year promo is going to be coming out very, very soon. And with Team of the Year, we're going to get 96 overall players at every O-line position. So I'm probably just going to wait for Team of the Year to drop, pick up the left tackle, pick up the left guard, pick up the right guard, and probably the right tackle, depending on abilities. So that's the only reason why I haven't spent the coins there. I know, Zirk, you have 32 million. What does it matter if you spend the coins? Well, I like to keep 32 million. So that's kind of what I'm doing there. And then, of course, we have George Kittle, best tight end in the game for short and elite for 0 AP. So that's kind of how I have things set up offensively. It works for me. It really does work for me. Now, I will say, not having Fearless on Lamar is a little bit worrisome. I tried to actually fit in Tyreek Hill with the Yak 'em Up, the Cheetah. The issue is, to do so, I had to change around the abilities in my offense, and I had to take off my secure protector on Ryan Ramczyk, and that did not work out so well, or actually edge protector, and it didn't work out because people were coming around that edge, and they were getting to Lamar, and I was getting under pressure and accurates. I feel like if you have the edge protectors out there or secure protectors, either one really works there, then I think you're good, to be honest, to run no Fearless right now, as long as you're not getting pressured crazy, you're getting rid of the ball quick enough, whatever, and that seems to work for my offense. Abilities are really all about just finding out what works for you guys. Now, getting into the defense side of the ball, you can see how we have things set up here. So, the way I actually run my team, you guys have noticed my DTs, my D linemen, you may notice as well my left end, right, Howie Long. He doesn't play. He literally doesn't play. He's just there pretty much at this point because he gets Legend Chem just to give me that Legend boost there. But the way my D-line actually looks is I have DeMarcus Ware with Edge Threat and with a double or nothing for a total of 2 AP. And then I also have the same thing on Terrell Suggs for a total of 2 AP. These two have been monsters for me. Now, could I go and pick up Kevin Green and throw him in at right to linebacker and be better than D. Ware? Probably, but I'm a Cowboys fan and I'm going to keep DeMarcus Ware. Now, you might say, Zirk, why do you have the Cowboys chem on him and you don't have the Legends chemistry on him to get those boosts? That is because I am currently using the Cowboys Team Affinity strategy card, which gives an impact block. It also gives an acceleration and awareness to catching and a throw power. Compared to where I'm at currently with the Legends, it actually benefits him more to give him Cowboys chem. And you guys can see I am currently running Bull Rush for my strategy card, which gives 4 power move, 2 finesse move, 2 block shed, and an impact block. And then offensively, I'm using Sprinter. You get 3 excel, 2 change of direction, 2 break tackle, and 2 agility. If we go back to my defense, though, you guys can see how I have stuff set up. Julius Peppers, Pick Artist, and Deep Out Zone KO. I have Jamal Adams here, which Jamal Adams, I don't use him. I actually just let him roam around out there with 0 AP Crusher and 1 AP Pick Artist, which, again, I'm not using his X Factor Avalanche. I don't feel like it's worth having him out there, but the reason why I have him at free safety is, again, because I don't use him. But number 2, he's also on kickoffs, which is awesome to have out there. Middle linebackers, I barely ever use a real middle linebacker. It is extremely rare that I ever will. But Ray Nitschke has 0 AP Lurker, so obviously I'm going to throw that on him and activate that. And then safeties, we have Bo Jackson and Ted Hendricks. So the way I actually run my defense is Hendricks and Jamal Adams are actually playing a deep safety. And then I user Peppers, and I have Bo Jackson with Acrobat in the box as well. And I got to say, that has been working tremendously for me. Now, I do use 2 inside stuffs on the D-line. I have Warren Sapp with inside stuff and double or nothing. And then I have Aaron Donald, which I love Aaron Donald. Now, you might see the El Toro and might be like, well, that's a weird one to put on there. Well, it's free. So I threw it on him. And then I also have inside stuff. I pretty much don't allow my opponent to run the football, which is really key right now with everybody having A.J. Dillon, right? So having 2 inside stuffs, it's been working well for me. And then at corners, we have Champ Bailey with Pick Artist and Deep Out Zone KO. We have Jason Verrett with Pick Artist and Woodson with Pick Artist and Deep Out Zone KO. I'm not a big man coverage guy. I run a lot of zone. I run big nickel. I blitz occasionally, but it's a lot of cover 3, a lot of cover 4, a little bit of cover 2, and a little bit of man. That's kind of how I have things set up right now when it comes to defense, the abilities, how I run my scheme. But I gotta say, my D-line, Terrell Suggs and D. Ware, these guys have been playing really good. Even Donald as well. Sepp, I really more so see in the run game. Haven't seen much out of him in the pass rush department. But D. Ware, Suggs, and Donald, those are my guys. And then over here, we do have, of course, Gillian at punter, so we get the motivator boost. Tucker at kicker, Devin Hester, I have him at kick returner and punt returner because he gets return man for 0 AP. I could get Hines and throw him in there because he's a little bit faster. But again, I think with team of the year, whoever the player is, we're probably going to get somebody that you can throw in there that's going to have return man at 0 AP with the returner. And you guys can see how I have stuff set up for specialists. So that's my current lineup, things that have kind of changed. But again, I'm really waiting for team of the year to make any sort of changes. At least for now. If there's like a crazy card that comes out, like I'm really waiting on an insane corner, which I have to say, with NFL honors coming out pretty soon, with team of the year coming out pretty soon, I feel like we're gonna get like a 6'2", 6'3" corner, maybe Tariq Woolen in team of the year. I don't know if Woolen's gonna win NFL honors or not. And then, of course, we have Sauce Gardner. So either Sauce or Woolen should win Defensive Rookie of the Year. And either of those cards are going to be really good. So I definitely am going to be looking to potentially pick one of them up. But honestly, I'm really happy how my offense is and my defense right now. I'm having a lot of fun, and that's what's most important. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video. And, of course, hit that sub button down below. Let me know what overall you guys are looking like. And how's your team looking? Check out Underdog Fantasy. Use code ZERK. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks today. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.